Campus Tour crew, welcome back everybody here on our journey to get a win with every single team in College Football 27 road to the College Football Playoff game mode today, the Alabama Crimson Tide, as requested by Average Nose here on YouTube. Thank you for that suggestion. If there's a team you guys want to see on the Campus Tour sooner rather than later, make sure to let me know down in the comments. There'll be a pinned comment showing essentially what our current schedule is, every team that's been requested. To the right of that, all the available teams. A couple quick self-plugs before we get into Alabama. Number one, our online Dynasty channel. I'll throw the link right up in that corner there. 32 user online league, all group of 6 teams. Been a ton of fun. You get every game of us with Western Kentucky, and you also get a game of the week just about every week between other users, whoever put on the best show every week. It's been a ton of fun. We're just headed into conference play of season 1, so if that's interesting to you, go check it out. Quick plug number 2 for the memberships here on the channel. The Campus Tour crew starts at just $5 a month, is by far the best way to help us support this channel and everything we're doing here in College Football 27, so a huge thank you to all the members that we got. So, Alabama, obviously, Tier 1 team. Obviously, as many of you have pointed out on previous videos, matchmaking is broken right now. At least when it comes to searching by tier. Now, of course, we're in the playoffs, so you can never actually search by tier, but it always just kind of did it. Now with Alabama, we face a tier 2 team, which kind of works out nice for us. But going forward, it's going to make things very difficult once we get to UTEP, for example, who is a team we got coming up, unless they can fix this. It's much more like it was in College Football 25, where you could say, hey, search by this tier, but would you actually get them? More likely than not, no. So we'll see. Hopefully that's something they're going to fix, but it's something they definitely broke in that last patch. But for the next few videos, it's not going to be a big deal. Like, we have Tier 1 Alabama here, we have Tier 3 Iowa State, even Tier 3s going against Tier 1s. I don't think it's a huge disadvantage right now. Compared to like the end of the season after they do all the roster updates and things, and you get the 95, 94 overall teams. Versus now, where the Tier 1 teams are all, mid to high 80s. So I think we're okay with Tier 3 teams. So then we have Ohio State, Tier 1, then Arkansas, then Kansas State. I think we're fine with those. Then, yeah, we have UTEP, which that one, hopefully they're fixed by then. So I might hold off a little bit on recording UTEP. But anyway, back to the topic at hand, back to Alabama. Let's take a look at their playbook. But first, let's go take a look at the Crimson Tide depth chart, where we will be starting Keelan Russell here as our quarterback. From what I've heard from Alabama fans, this is who they're expecting to be the quarterback in real life this season. We'll see him or Austin Mack. I'm going with Russell. I mean, 88 speed, those abilities, and still good throw powers, good accuracies. We're for sure going with Russell. 92 throw power. His accuracies aren't as good as Mack's, but they're good enough. He'll do just fine and well worth it for his 88 speed, 91 agility, 92 excel, especially when we're using a playbook with some designed quarterback runs like Alabama has. Now at halfback, we will be starting Mr. Daniel Hill, College Football 26 legend in the online dynasty, where he ended up at Utah State and I think won the Heisman twice, I want to say. Guy was unbelievable. I had to put him up at starter here. You have choices of your halfbacks. If you want to go 91 speed, he's still 6'1", 214 here with AK Deer, but I just had to go Daniel Hill, 6'1", 236, 87 speed downhill. Couldn't say no to that, so he'll be our halfback. At wide receiver, Ryan Coleman Williams. A little bit of a disappointing season in real life last year, as it was really for Alabama as a whole. It's tough to come back from losing to Florida State. But 91 overall, 95 speed, some great abilities. This guy is a monster in the game here again. We also have RJ Rogers with 92 speed. We have Noah Rogers with 92 speed. I was going to check if they're related, but they have different hometowns. Human Joystick, 92 speed, 6'2". Noah Rogers. We have Jenkins with 90 speed and another 90, 89 speed. So top of the line, and this guy's also 6'5". Just by the way, if that tickles your fancy. But top line wide receivers, very, very good. Coleman Williams down to the Rogers brothers. I'm going to call them brothers. Very solid offense. Of course, we're a Tier 1 team. What would you expect? Tight end wise, Caleb Edwards, 6'6", 86 speed. That will do just fine. We'll just quick go through their offensive line. We have some pretty good abilities. You're a Tier 1 team, so we are expecting to have a little bit better of an offensive line than what we're typically used to dealing with. At corners, we're going to have Zabian Brown, knockout, ball hawk, jammer, blanket coverage, house call, 92 overall corner. My goodness. Then on the other side, I'm going to put Chuck McDonald, 6'1", 93 speed. Dijon Lee Jr., 6'4", knockout and robber. I'm actually going to have him be our slot corner. I love slot corners that are tall, like this 6'4" gentleman, and I think Robber, for how I like to play defense most of the time, is going to do better at slot corner. Now with Alabama specifically, we have 2-5 again, just like we had with Virginia Tech, just like we had with Clemson, and I am loving this new defensive formation. Cover 4 quarters, you got cover 6, you can flip it and turn it into a cover 9, throw a little man coverage in there, throw some blitzes in there. Does really well against the run for the most part, as we will actually see in this game. And rushing 4 sometimes just gets insane pressure, so anytime I have 2-5, I think that's kind of where we're going to go. Free safety, Red Morgan, 6 foot tall, 91 speed. Strong safety, Bray Hubbard. Platinum knockout, platinum ball hawk, house call, 6'2", 89 speed, 94 overall. Now, I do want to actually go back to free safety here for a second, because I moved Keon Saab out of here because I was going to use him as a sub linebacker, but in 2-5, it uses your actual linebackers, so in the game, we actually switch him back up to being our starting free safety, because I think we call 2-5 every single play. I'm pretty sure we call 2-5 every single play on defense. Anyway, defensive specialist, rush left end Justin Hill with his quick jump. And again, if you're going to be in 2-5, you actually need to make these changes at left edge and right edge. It does not use your rush position. So I'm thinking I did that. I might have done that. I might not have done that. Who could possibly say? But yeah, this team, of course, absolutely loaded. Sub linebackers, Reese and Saab was the plan. Slot corner, Dijon Lee. The Alabama defense is preposterous. It's so good. So good. And there's one specific play in this playbook that I have absolutely fallen in love with, and it's out of Gun Bunch. Now, a lot of teams have Gun Bunch this year, but only Alabama and Charlotte in one of the generic playbooks, I don't remember offhand which one, has this play. Inside cross. This play is unbelievable. It is so good. So how we set it up, it's very easy. We just do one hot route. We are just taking RB and putting him on a streak. So we have an option. You can quick throw that tight end wheel route if they're all backing up. If they're in like a cover 3 or a cover 0, you have a good chance of hitting a touchdown to RB, or you have the guys underneath doing a mesh between Rodgers and Deere in this instance. So we could see there, I could have thrown our tight end. We're going to roll out a little bit, just let that play develop. We could have snapped throw into our tight end. We had B open right away. Halfbacks are just terrible at running routes this year, so we never actually had that. We had B on there, but then that time he runs right into his tight end. But you'll just have to trust me, this play is so freaking good, especially against some man coverage stuff. Stem up that C route on Ryan Coleman Williams. Sometimes he's just going to win on that. That tight end wheel route actually does a really good job of beating man. And if it's cover 0, you can small pass lead a streak to RB. So this is going to be man coverage. Tight end wheel route, beat him. Terrible ball by Keelan Russell, and I redded it anyway. But you would see that actually worked. He actually got wide open. So now against the cover 3, we could have taken an underneath one there. Again, we'll just hit B right in that pocket. Like, it's just such a good play. Like you can see, we've had people open every single time we ran it. It's just, you actually have to get used to when the windows are, because sometimes you want to throw that drag quick to B, sometimes you want to let it develop a little bit. If it's man coverage, you want to wait a little bit for that tight end wheel. But inside cross, Alabama, Charlotte, and whatever the generic one is, out of Gun Bunch. So good. So we're actually going to call this play quite a bit, because I really want to figure it out, because I think the potential is for sure there with that play. And elsewhere, it is a solid Gun Bunch. You know, we don't have the return post or the flood slot go that Rutgers does, but having that inside cross makes up for a lot. And we do have deep corner, we have mesh spot, and this FL pivot I think is really nice too. With your outside receiver on that whip route, again, you have that tight end wheel you can potentially throw quick. You could keep that post on RB or maybe throw him on a streak if you wanted to. You have Y curl in here. You do have an inside zone and a halfback base as run. So the Gun Bunch of Alabama, big fan of that. Of course, we have Gun Bunch strong offset. Always a big fan of that. We have dagger, we have corner strike. I don't believe we have flood, but we do have a couple quarterback runs. Again, why we want to put Russell in at quarterback. Alabama has quite a few designed quarterback runs sprinkled throughout this playbook. You do have the RPO, and we don't have duo. You have inside zone, but you don't have duo. So it's not the best bunch strong offset, but still a very, very solid one. You have some bunch quads offset. I don't really like this formation. I know the halfback directs and things out of it are really good, but I don't know. I don't love that formation. What I do love with Alabama is their different trips we have here. So we have trio halfback weak, trips tight end, and trips tight end offset. A lot of fun little motion things, some speed options. Again, having a good fast quarterback is going to make a difference if you want to run with this Alabama team. And we have more of these reload plays here in trips tight end where, again, you can hot route your halfback on these and it'll look like you're coming out in trips tight end, but really it's just an empty set. So like reload PA unders, just throw your halfback on a streak there, and you got a nice little 5 wide. A Z cross, nice play. A QB strong power, again, designed quarterback runs. Always gonna be a thing here with Alabama, has been for years. There's just a nice, fun little wrinkle to throw in from time to time between the strong power. Or I think zone's actually the better quarterback run here. A drive post, an unbelievable just stock pass play. You got good verticals in here, some more different motions, more different fun things in their trips tight end. Now their trips tight end offset, honestly, don't love the looks of it. I don't think there are too many great looking pass plays in here. You only have 9 total plays. You have a speed option and RPO, some different motions, but not big on the trips tight end. Is there any other formation we really go to? I don't think so. Actually, I think we do go to this trips Y slot weak a little bit. That whip Z post, another great just stock pass play. That dagger slot dig, a real deep in route there on RB with that tight end pushing people back, can open up a nice pocket for that. Or you have the underneath return route on B, so I like that. You have a few different QB RPOs in here too. RPO stick QB draw. You have shift RPO stick QB draw. And I think you have one more. Yeah, the RPO alert QB counter. So a lot of fun stuff here in the Alabama offense. That's the main formations we're going to be in this one. You do have some pistol, some bunch tight end, which was kind of the main idea I thought when we were going to use Alabama, until I found that play in gun bunch. And you got some fun single back. Eventually we're going to use this Todex nasty. Maybe it's going to be with Michigan State whenever they might come up, but I really want to try this formation out a little bit. But yeah, that is how we're going to set up Alabama. That is how we are going to use this offense. Let's take it to our first round playoff game in Pasadena at the Rose Bowl. The playoff matchup has been found. Let's see who we are going. Oh, the Rose Bowl. Love that they added the Rose Bowl in here against Florida State. Yeah, searching by tiers definitely. Because playoffs, it always, you can't like search by tier, but it always automatically puts you against teams in that same tier. It seems to be totally busted right now. I'm not sure what we're going to do going forward when we get to like UTEP, for example. But for now, we're in here. Alabama Rose Bowl against Florida State. God, what a beautiful looking stadium. It just looks so nice with the end zone. Just everything about it looks fantastic. Let's see what we can do here. We got a pretty good advantage. I like the looks of this Alabama team, but let's roll Tide. As I'm sure I mentioned in the intro, I love the looks of the gun bunch of Alabama, so I think we're going to sit in this quite a bit. That inside crossplay, I think, looks phenomenal. We'll start with a run, though, to our guy Daniel Hill, or will we? Against a front like this, I probably shouldn't, but we will anyway, because why the heck not? See if we can't cut it outside here with Hill. See, we were kind of close. But the main reason I like this formation so much, I think this inside crossplay looks really, really good. Especially if he's going to be playing super down and super condensed like he is on defense. I feel like we'll have a chance to get some deep shots here. See that down and away to Hill, and we can take 6 on that. I think we would have been able to quick throw one to our tight end there. But I don't know. I didn't love the looks of it. And then this FL pivot, I think, looks really nice too. Those are going to be our kind of 2 main pass plays here. Where again, where you could potentially go with that quick wheel route to our tight end if it's there, or we'll have the return, which I was just very late on. We had RB, we had a lot open, but that's also why we have Russell in the game, because he is going to be able to get out and make some things happen. He is going to make some gosh dang plays for us. So we have the mesh in there. I mean, I'm going to call this inside crossplay a lot, I think. So I really think this is a good looking play. So we have Coleman Williams being on the drag. Okay. I'm still not entirely sure what defense he has been in here, but we'll take Coleman Williams and just one quick cut out to the right and beat them all to the corner. First pass for Ryan. Coleman Williams with his updated last name. They actually put it in the game here. Hit him with a little shimmy there. Touchdown, Bama. Wildcat. Okay. Well, it's nice we have 2-5 here with these guys as well, and I've been enjoying 2-5. Was this just the double pass? Nope, it is just a run right up the middle. Okay. The only thing I do want to, I mean, we'll just leave whatever linebackers we have. We're Alabama. Our linebackers will be fine, I'm sure. Oh, why off trips? Yeah, let's stick with, essentially it's a cover 9 here. I tried to come down and make a tackle. I just ran into nobody there. Yeah, essentially just gonna do a cover 9 against this type of look. And just clog up that middle with Morgan. And we're okay with that. Are we really just running the ball? I wasn't really paying attention to his run pass at the beginning. I didn't see what it was at all. But it definitely seems to be much more of a runner from what we have seen so far. Is he eventually going to go to an RPO? Oh, a direct snap. Okay. Get out there with Morgan. Actually made a user tackle. Look at us go. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see another direct snap here, honestly. So I'm going to stay over here with Morgan, and I think that gives us a little better look at potentially shooting the gap on a run here, too. Oh, that's Deuce Robinson. Yep. Yep, that's Deuce Robinson. He's just going to catch those. We know he's just going to catch those. Maybe I click on and go for a swat there or something. I don't know. But yeah, Deuce Robinson's going to be a problem for us here. Get in there with Saab. I mean, we're just gonna, just running. I mean, it's gonna be a direct snap again here at some point. I'm gonna try. Wait, I was just Saab on the play before. Now I'm Morgan. What in the world is happening here? And go get him, boys. Go get him, boys. Okay, somebody go make a tackle though. Let's not get too excited before anybody brings him down. All right, so now I did change it, so we do have, it is Saab up there because that's who we want at free safety. But I made the change because I didn't know we had some of the things we had in there. Hold on to that. That was a pretty nice little play. I was hoping 36 was going to be able to keep up with that a little bit better, but that's fine. So back to trips, back to what I'm presuming is going to be running the heck out of the ball here. Get down here with Saab. I think this is a good spot for us to be just in case it is that direct snap, and then we can still like fly out to the left to try to jump in front of a Deuce Robinson slant route, for example. But look at the pressure this is getting. I'm not doing any stunts. I'm not doing anything. I'm just crashing and containing. Like just pinch contain, and they are getting in there so fast. I'm actually going to keep cover 6 here. But this time, our contain did not contain. I was hoping he was going to try to cut that back left, and we were going to rock him. I still like what we're seeing out of this 2-5 for the most part. He's coming out in gun deuce. I'm not going to pinch this time to try to make sure those contains can keep Ashton Daniels contained, at least as best as we possibly can. A little cover 4 match. I mean, what? What is going on with this? The over wide just contains, and they are flying into the backfield. And he is going to settle for his 3. Dude, this pressure from this 2-5 is insane. Absolutely insane. Well, he was going to try to settle for his 3. He didn't. That is going to be our ball up by 10. Or, what? It's going to be our ball up by 7. Hopefully, we're going to be able to get it the up by 10. Let's try a pinball toss. I feel like he's very condensed here on this defense. So as long as we get some decent enough blocks on the outside, which we didn't really, but Daniel Hill, and can we throw a stiff arm? Oh, can we throw a stiff arm? We didn't even need to the first time because he just missed. But Daniel Hill able to get out and get some good yardage for us. Let's see. I mean, we do have dagger in here. But you can't go too wrong with a classic little dagger call. Let's go ahead and throw this one in here. We got Coleman Williams over on the left. Do we want to sneak? Yeah, let's put Hill out on his streak here and see what we get. We're going to have Hill. Let's just take that one nice and easy. Cut it inside. Nice, easy yards. Always going to be there if we want it. Now, we don't have duo, but we do have an inside zone, so we can just go with this to give it to our guy Daniel Hill, College Football 26 Dynasty legend at Utah State. Caught him on the offensive or defensive line. Oh my gosh, Daniel Hill. Just bounce right off both of them. Go on, brother. But the trips tight end of Alabama, also very good. Trips tight end and trips tight end offset. I actually really like the looks of both of. So let's try out a little bit of trips. I mean, I'm very tempted to just sit in that bunch formation for the entire game, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna really try not to. But we're definitely going back to it because I think that gun bunch looks really, really good. I'm going to try this QB power run here out to the left with Russell. See if we can't get to the outside. We most certainly cannot. Let's take it to the 2-minute warning. Now we can go back to our inside cross gun bunch. I would love to be able, I mean, against this look, we should be able to just snap throw this to the tight end, I feel like. Oh, no, his guy actually did drop back. We're going to have B wide open on that cross, though. I mean, that play is just so good, man. That play is just so freaking good. Should we try, what do we have out of bunch quads offset? Let's try the duo run out of here to Mr. Hill. I don't hate, I would have actually liked to have done the toss run. Oh, he tries to hit stick Daniel Hill? You can't hit stick Daniel Hill like that, brother. It's not going to be that easy for you. Just bouncing right off of him. Yeah, we're going to stay in this formation. We're going to go with the toss, even to the short side here. And just, ooh, good click on tackle there by our opponent. So a third and goal at the 4. What do we want to do here? A little tight open, something like this. And let's actually get Edwards all the way back. Really looking for A or Y. Just nobody won on that. Oh, that's a fumble? Okay, big man. Hold on, big man. I'm so late when I try to throw the ball away. Like, I just wait way too long, and then that gets us in trouble. At least we were able to recover that. At least hopefully we can get our 3. When I said 10-0 earlier, I kind of maybe predetermined ourselves here a little bit, but that's if we can make this kick. I mean, he did jump off sides, but it doesn't really matter. Kicks up, kicks good. We'll take our 10-0 lead. And we're back in our Wildcat. This might be the double pass. Oh, nope, it is just right back to that run up the middle. And our linebackers is right there to actually play it. This 2-5 over wide, I am loving this defense. I think it is so good. I mean, the pressure it's getting is crazy for, you know, we're just containing. That's like all we're doing. We're going to stay right on this guy. That time he rolled right into it. That time the contain actually contained. We didn't pinch or anything, and he just ran right into that. But we're on that inside quarter. We can go help out on Deuce Robinson coming across there. There's a lot to like about that 2-5. Let's go to a little trips here as this safety punt went just out of bounds. I think I like the looks of this play pretty much as is. Okay, we're not going to have Y. We'll just take a check down to our halfback. I didn't really see anything. Gosh, he's getting some good Superman dive tackles. I didn't really see much deeper on that. He's just kind of dropping everyone off. See, I mean, we've got to be able to hit Rodgers on this at some point. If we greened it, we might have. I was very greedy. I just really wanted to try that. He almost user alerted that. That was actually pretty close. Let's throw maybe a comeback over here on Rodgers. And let's see. And just hit right in that pocket. Took Mr. Coleman Williams. Pick up that first down. Just absolutely killing him on that drag. inside cross is so good. But I don't just want to spam it as much as I would like to. Let's go to a little trips here. Something dagger, this one's called. It looks like a pretty solid play. Hit step up, find Coleman Williams right over the middle. He's doing a good job with his user getting back and watching kind of where I've been looking for the most part. We do have a QB RPO in here. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. QB RPO draw. Oh, I can't hot route on this though. That's too bad. Alright, never mind then. Those QB RPOs are just so freaking good, but we had a few people open on this. Oh, playmaker. We had the playmaker. We had it too. I just crossed the line at the last second. I don't know why he would take a timeout here. I mean, I think I'm just gonna run it and try to get us right in the middle here, so we can take a take a 15-point lead. Unless, well, it is Daniel Hill, so he might break a few too many tackles here for us. Just get down, Daniel. Yep. He did. He fought a little too hard. Fought a little too hard. I was definitely worried about that. I should have just gone down, especially when I saw his user running away, but it's 12-0, and I don't know. I haven't seen a ton from his offense that's really concerned me at this point. Our only real issue is Deuce Robinson. That is definitely our biggest concern right now. But, like, the run game, I feel like we're kind of all over them, especially with these safeties that we got. With those cover 4 run fits with Hubbard and Saab, I think we'll be okay. We're going to bring them down into the box. We're going to throw some contains in here. He's going to take this to the outside. And I cannot dive tackle. I can't do it. I don't know how, like, his dive tackles, they're, like, are coming right at me. I don't understand it. I really don't. Alright, so let's just get Saab down here. We're going to stay on Hubbard. It is going to be a pass this time. Our contains, not really containing. Ooh, yep, that was me. That was me. That was me. I don't even know if I got contains off, to be honest. I should have stayed on that guy. And of course, right after I say, oh, I haven't been concerned about this guy's offense, he pops a big run and then scores in 30 seconds. Alright, let's get back in our bunch strong offset. I was thinking a pin pull toss, but actually against that defensive front, oh, throw those stiff arms. Oh, Daniel Hill. Against that specific front, we're actually not going to. I do want to try this RPO here too. Let's see, so nobody's, so as long as, we just got to look at that outside guy. Yeah, he kind of stuck with that a little bit, but throw some more stiff arms and pick up that first down for me. Damn, Daniel, go get him, brother. We can go back to Dagger now. This is just such a good play. It is such a good play. Get Hill out on a streak. He's lurking right over the middle here. We'll just take X. Coleman Williams has absolutely torched him on that. And then we'll just do one juke to the left. And Ryan Coleman Williams, the former cover boy himself. That's how we answer back, Alabama. Burn your man on that drag. He tries to go to man coverage there. Not going to work against Coleman Williams. Alabama right back up by 12. He's staying in that gun deuce. He saw something he liked in that. Going back to that run. He's going to cut it to the outside. I'm not going to make that tackle with Hubbard because, of course, I'm not. That's just not what we do here. He's back to that trips. Back to halfback direct. God, I just run right into the block, but it does send him to the outside to where our help is. We like that. So, yeah, we're essentially just doing cover 9 against this trips. And the unfortunate thing, it is going to leave one-on-one. If it's a pass, I think I have to just try to get up here to help out. Click on and go for a swat. Ooh, actually knocked it out. Look at the boys. Good work out there by our outside corner. Now I'm going to go to cover 2 man. This is a mix-up here. Still going to throw our contains. So we're going to have 2 guys on Deuce Robinson now. And we're really just helping out over the middle of the field. And we had contains, but they're just not doing anything. But go hawk them down. Go hawk them down. Throw in every once in a while. Mix in a little bit of that man coverage. And they just don't know what to do. We had 2 guys out on his big boy. And that's how we get a stop. That's how it's done. Alabama now back with the ball at the 22. Going right back to our gun bunch here. I really want to hit a seam streak to Rodgers. But I also really can't do something stupid to, like, keep this guy in the game, you know? As we almost threw a D-line pick. We had our halfback just booty butt naked wide open on that. But we just weren't quite able to get that one off in time. And that halfback ran really slow. Halfback routes are horrible in the game this year. But, oh my sweet dear. Oh, Daniel Hill is a little tired. Don't worry, we got a whole stable here at Alabama. Comes in, oh, peekaboo, touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now we're feeling good here in Pasadena. Going back to his gun deuce, we're expecting either that run to the left here, which is exactly what it was. And again, if I could keep track of all the missed tackles I've had, it would be astonishing. It would be breathtaking how many missed tackles there are. We just have to stay here. And again, we had the contains going on, and it's weird how well they were working early, but now they just are doing nothing. And look, he's in such a good spot to actually go and contain this quarterback, but he just isn't. He's just not. I mean, just dead at my face. Just dead at my face. Back to our cover 9 against box offset weak. He's probably just going for his one-on-one shot here. Trying to get back here with Saab. We were close. We were close, but another one incomplete thrown up to Deuce Robinson. 3rd and 10 is, do we want to go to man now, or do we want to go on what's hopefully going to be 4th down? I think we're going to go on 4th down. We're going to do cover 9 here again. With our contains. Come down here with Saab. And just kind of help out. Oh, looking for that deep post. We're here. Mashing accident, I just ran away from him completely. But at least good thing we had some help to go swat that one away. So 4th and 10, now we go back to man. Throw our contains. Shade everybody inside. Woodson, you get over here. Didn't mean to get up on Reese, but that's fine. We're just helping out deep. Oh, his halfback ended up cooking us a hit stick. Oh, how did he hang on to that ball? We don't have any audible set, which is real bad news. So let's just throw to a Tampa 2 here. Dog. That's the same guy again, too. That's the same guy who just got absolutely rocked twice. And still hanging on to that ball somehow. Ooh. He's actually getting some runs. He's getting some runs off now. Okay, never mind. Say I might have to take time out just to make sure we actually have... Because none of those players are the ones we actually like to call out of here. I'll keep Tampa 2 just as a mix-up every once in a while, but yeah, we're mainly in cover 4 or cover 6. Mix up a little bit of man in here too. These contains are horrible. He's just snap rolling out every play. Contain. Go contain, please. Good knockout. Good knockout. Good knockout number 2. I'm actually going to call a cover 1 contain here. 2 seconds left in the 3rd. I mean, he just is snap rolling out so gosh dang much. We're going to have a spy on the field. We're going to have contains on the field. I shaded inside, and Ashton Daniels just sailed that sucker. We'll take it. I'm going to call a Tampa 2 here, but I adjusted our cloud flats to play down, just in case he's looking for something quick here again. Maybe I had him down a little bit too much, but it doesn't matter. That ball is knocked out. That is a turnover on downs. Alabama's defense once again standing up to the test. 1st down, Crimson Tide up by 19, 4th quarter. Loving where we're at. Let's see if Daniel Hill can get something going here again. That was close. That was close. I do think earlier we caught him, we did catch him pass committing on that last touchdown run that we had. Oh, I wanted to put we'll just do a curl. So I guess he's too close. I wanted to put a comeback over on Coleman Williams. Actually, let's put a drag on Coleman Williams. Yeah. I like the looks of that. And just buy a little bit of time there with Mr. Russell and Coleman Williams, man. What a day he has been having. I guess I should turn shoot clock on. We're going to go with an off tackle going out to the left here. Again, just get it to our guy, Daniel Hill. Just try to find a little bit of gap in there. Kind of crowd surf his way for 3 yards. We'll take it. I really want to hit a seam streak here. I so badly do. Or catch him in man coverage and we can try to small pass lead one. Either way, I want to throw one to our slot guy on the right. But he's just, pass lead that inside? Don't pick it off. Oh, Russell, we got to get out here, brother. We got to get out here, Keelan. Good. Threw that a second too late. That was open right off rip. And then I tried to force it in a little bit too late. Okay, so he has gone to this formation a couple times. We are just going to stem our cloud flats down by 1 on each side. And see how this plays. See if he's looking for that quick out again. No, he's not. Send him after him. Send him after him. 23, that hit you right in the shoe. It hit you right in the shoe, man. But again, I mean, he's just been able to roll out way too much here against these contains, which I obviously don't love that, but it is what it is, you know. There's the, oh, nope, I was going to say there goes the contain, but it didn't really. So we just send the guy, send number 23 after him, go bring down Ashton Daniels, and we come down so that we can cover his other guy. Back to open flex week. Let's go back to Tampa 2. Again, just shade our cloud flats down by 1 on each side. Have the contains out there. Ooh, that was a weird route that guy ran. I wasn't sure what the heck he was doing there. That was really bizarre looking. 4th and inches. See if we can't get ourselves off the field here again. Do we just want to send like a blitz? Send like a send 6? I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea of it here. I'm going to get down on Saab. Send a little heat at him, switch over to that other linebacker, pick up the halfback. First down, Alabama. The defense, again, absolutely showing out. And really, this one's over at this point. I'm going to keep trying to throw a seam streak here. So I'll include that if we actually hit it. But if not, I'll just see you guys at the end of the game. Small pass lead. We did it. We did it. I didn't even green it. I was really close. But go with that. See the one-on-one coverage. Cover 0. Small pass lead 1 out to the right. And we hit it. We did it. Now we can call a game. Now we're getting some network issues here too. And the connection to your peer has been lost. What a performance by the Crimson Tide in that one. I'm telling you, their version of Gun Bunch. I mean, it doesn't have, you know, the flood slot go or the return X post that Rutgers does, but that inside cross, it's making me think some things about our online Dynasty playbook because I love that play so much, and I'm so glad we were able to actually hit a small pass lead streak at some point in here too. Got 5 sacks in that game. I don't know what was going on with that 2-5 there towards the end of the first half. I wasn't pass committing. I wasn't doing anything. I was just pinching the line and containing. And my goodness, were those boys in there wreaking absolute havoc. So Alabama done. Alabama off the board. What a freaking team. That quarterback's a ton of fun. When they're in man coverage, take off and run with him. He can make some great plays on the ground. Ryan Coleman Williams, absolutely explosive. Daniel Hill. And of course, it's Alabama. They're going to have a great defense, just all around, really, really solid team with a really solid playbook. Had a great time with the Crimson Tide. So that is our first round playoff game done. I will see you guys next time for the Iowa State Cyclones in our semifinal. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you then. Until then, take it easy.